Okay, we need to have a talk about anecdotal evidence. This is the most weakest form of evidence you can present. And there's going to be people going to say, whoa, but what about court testimonials? No, we're talking scientific evidence, right? Let's not get the two confused. These two are not the same. Right. First of all, I make the claim that when I drop this pen, it falls to the ground. That is my verbal, my claim, basically. Now, what do we do next? We now have this verbal, or shall we say, this anecdotal piece of evidence. And I'm sorry that this is so simple, but I'm sorry, this is the level I'm having to explain to people because they just don't understand. So that is essentially a piece of anecdotal evidence. Now what do we move on to next? We test that claim. See, pen fell to the ground. Point, not only is that technically a test is a stronger, far stronger piece of evidence, but also I have a visual recording of it as well. So that physical test is far stronger than any verbal claim I could make. Now, if I were to say that, every fourth time the pen flies up in the air, well then, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, you've been disproven. Tests will always outweigh any anecdotal evidence you can present. It is the most weakest form of evidence you can present, and it's the most easiest to basically falsify. Well, not even falsify, but just make up. And I'm sorry, but it's these people who have been going around saying, oh, you know, my particular brand of woo works. What is it? It's all anecdotal evidence. They don't have a single shred of evidence to back it up. Been getting on to some people with paranormal recently. I'm sorry, all paranormal research has proven it doesn't exist. There's no such thing as ghosts. There's no such thing as psychic powers. Sorry, doesn't exist. There's a guy called James Randi who, if you can prove your psychic powers exist in a double-blind test, I think you get $10,000 or something like that. So, again, please, go win $10,000. If you can prove your psychic abilities in a double-blind test, that's the most easiest money you could make. But no, what are these people doing? They know their stuff doesn't work. And as a result, they come up with basically ridiculous excuses like, oh, anecdotal evidence is a perfectly acceptable form of evidence. No, it's not. Or, oh, that test was wrong for whatever reason. Or, oh, my auras weren't in alignment when I did the test. Or, oh, you know, I can't prove it in laboratory conditions. Sorry, that just doesn't cut the cheese.